Okay, are we live? Hey there, ladies and gents. It is your favorite Asian robot, hopefully your favorite DarkTide partner, and today I'm here to go through the plasma gun because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about it, and honestly, the build for it is interesting because this build literally gives you full freedom, which I really like. Okay, I'm gonna go through what I think is the best choice for each column. All right, but to save you guys time, because this build is so flexible, all right, with whatever you want to do, I'm just going to go through my choices. All right. Confirm kill. You're going to kill a lot of elites, and I believe you really should. So this is my choice. Second column, demolition stockpile. You don't really make use of sniper. You don't really make use of tactical reload, especially because you spend most of your time venting rather than reloading. So for me, demolition stockpile is the choice. Okay, third column. Bioptic targeting is usually my go-to, but demolition team has grown on me, especially with this build. I liked you kill so many specials that you do get back quite a few extra grenades, not just for yourself, but your team as well. It makes runs so much easier. So I love to use demolition team. All right, unwavering focus, because when you go into special killing mode, you're going to need that shield. Draw the range fire of your enemies and burn them out. And at the same time, you restore your toughness with this, plus the blessing of Glory Hunter on your plasma gun. All right, Frag Storm, there is no debate in this column, and I'll tell you why. Because, well, aside from the incorrect text on Deadshot having gone wild, Deadshot doesn't work on the plasma gun for some weird reason, and it has never worked on the plasma gun, at least for me. So you also don't want to spend a lot of time ADSing, because what your ADS shot consumes 9 ammo, whereas your single shot consumes 3. So if you can kill something with a single shot in less than 3 shots, you're wasting time charging up. The only time you should charge up is when there's something that, you know, is like way in the back or behind geometry and you can't get it. That's when you send a single charge shot, which will penetrate through geometry and everything and kill it. All right. That's when you use that. So Deadshot I find useless. Again, you don't need the reload speed, so Frag Storm is your choice, and it synergizes really well with your grenades, all right? So it gives you another option to help clear hordes, do a lot of specky stuff. It's cool. For the last column, everything is viable, but I go with the bigger they are, because being able to kill Ogren and Monstrosity targets faster is huge, all right? It's very huge. Now, before we go through the loadout, what I'm going to do is I am going to explain a couple of things about the plasma gun. All right, like I mentioned, a single charge shot, okay, and in fact, let me just move my cam so you can see this in better detail. A single charge shot will consume 9 ammo, all right, but a normal shot consumes 3. So whatever you can kill in 3 shots or less, you don't want to ever charge up. And don't forget, you can absolutely headshot with this, all right? So don't think that you can't headshot with this. It is very wise, therefore, to blast. Just, you look at the enemy, start blasting straight away. That's what I do. Okay? If I can't kill it in 3 shots, I will usually charge up then. Or if I have to pierce it through geometry. When it comes to the bulwarks, yes, you can shoot through the shield. Okay? But it will still be less damage. So what do? Okay, against bulwarks, simple strategy. All right. First shot opens up, second shot hits the head. All right, just get used to practicing that. All right, let me vent some heat here. First shot opens up, subsequent shots delete the enemy. Okay, so get used to that and you'll be good to go with the plasma gun. If you guys haven't seen the trick yet, if you're using the non-charge shot, you will never explode. All right, I did a short on that. Have a look. Okay, now, loadout. Okay, so I'm going to go through the loadout that I'm using. And of course, when it comes to melee weapon, you've got 2 choices. You've got your Antax Combat Axe with Brutal Momentum Head Taker. You know, damage penetration as high as possible. First target as high as possible. Cleave targets mobility, whatever you can roll. All right. This one's kind of a bad roll because it's got lower penetration, which should be higher, because penetration is very, very important. It will help you deal more damage versus flak and carapace armored targets, which you really, really want. Okay, so try to roll your penetration as high as possible. Other than that, your other option is the power sword, which I currently favor, but that's because I've got power cycler. Also, Power Cycler's text is broken, but basically it allows you to swing 2 more times. Slaughterer as high as possible. Power Cycler is a necessity. You want to get Flak Armored, Carapace Armored on this thing, okay, if you can. Damage and cleave damage is probably your biggest and most important things because all of this increases your damage. Cleave targets, not as important because your Power Sword is just going to go through them once you activate, assuming you've got Power Cycler. Finesse as high as possible because weapon attack speed is crucial, all right? And mobility, whatever you can get, but as high as possible would be really good. All right, so this is my God roll Power Sword. Haven't been able to give it up. There are other combat options as well, but I haven't really gone through a lot of them. So for the most part, I just go with the combat axe, which I'm very familiar with, and then the rest. All right. Okay, now for the Magna Core plasma gun, right? Okay, here's what you need to know. Stats wise, all right. Your thermal resistance, anything above 50 is decent enough, so you don't need to worry. Charge rate also not as important, okay, because the charge is pretty fast anyway. So anything above 65 is good enough. Ammo, try to have it as high as possible, but damage and stopping power, you need to roll it as high as possible. As you know, all of this affects damage, so you need to roll both of these to the max. If you can get them both 80, you are in safe hands. When it comes to the perks, I do not have perfect perks here, unfortunately. It rolled with range, weak spot, damage naturally, but I had to roll for flak armor on this one. So flak armor I would consider a necessity because quite a lot of targets have flak armor, and with bigger they are, you can compensate against the Ogrins anyway. So carapace armor is not as much of a concern, but flak armor is. Okay, so I would go with that. In terms of your blessings on the plasma gun, here's the interesting thing. Almost anything works, which I found to be very, very cool. There are so many combinations. You can go with that talent that whenever you hit the target, an armored target, it causes brittleness. All right, that is a fantastic choice. You can use Gets Hot, all right, which I've been using. Yeah, the crit damage increase is really not much. Like against an unarmored target, it's literally what, an increase of 60. So the crit is not much, but sometimes it can help you push what would have been a 2-shot kill to a 1-shot kill, especially with Volifier on. So I've been enjoying Gets Hot, and Glory Hunter just helps restore your toughness even more, you know? So it gives you a lot of room to be a special killer and also a tank for your team. You need to go and tank a lot of range fire, no problem. One elite kill and you've restored it all, and you can vent while it's restoring, you see? So this is what I would consider. Like, Glory Hunter would probably be a decent choice for this, but realistically you don't even need that because you kill specials so fast that it really shouldn't be a problem getting all your toughness back. So do whatever you want with the blessings, which is why currently the plasma gun, I'd have to say, is probably the best gun for the veteran right now. It's not only the veteran's unique gun, but it's also probably the best gun because it doesn't have necessary blessings. Like, there are no blessings that you absolutely need to have. It's a stark contrast to the melee weapon, I would say. But, you know, experiment with what you like, and if you come up with some interesting combinations, let me know. I'm going to be rolling nothing but plasma guns every single time I'm on, as much as I can, because I really, really want to find the ultimate god roll for this. All right? Okay, now, next. Here's what's important. For your Curios, I went with Wound, just because I wasn't 100% confident in this. I went with Wound and 2 Health Curios. All right? But would I swap this to a Stamina Curio? Honestly, it's your choice. I like to keep my Wound and 2 Health Curios on because that is what has kept me alive. All right? You don't need toughness, obviously, because you'll be toughness gating by constantly regenerating, so it should not be a problem. But the Wound was a big help to me in playing recently, especially with the current change to Hunting Grounds. I've noticed that with the spawns of enemies on Hunting Grounds, as in the special spawns and the elite spawns not stopping on Hunting Grounds when the Pox Hounds are coming in, some players have struggled to adapt to that. So I would say take a Wound Curio just in case, because situations can get bad. All right, that is it for the Plasma Veteran build. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have, because it is seriously fun to just blast through targets with this thing and to just absolutely destroy your enemies. It is one of the most fun weapons in the game right now. And it's pretty ammo efficient because you do restore by killing specials. So as long as you're not wasting your ammo, you will actually do really well with this. So enjoy yourselves, all right? And the gameplay footage from a high intensity run will be coming right after this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to support my content. As always, we say this before we go on. Thank you to all of our top tippers. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all of our top super chatters. You guys are amazing. Thank you to our channel members, which we're going to do the thank yous for in a moment. But you know, all the people that have been supporting my content, thank you so much. Like, we would not be where we are if not for you guys. Thank you. It is your support that has gotten us to where we need to go. And if you get this video to 100 likes, you'll be helping out even more. You guys are amazing for that. And I cannot stop thanking you in every video. All right. Here are our top channel members. Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra. We've got Jerry Fast, Rogue Assassin, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Zach NFG, all at Prestige. Thank you guys so much. In terms of our honored robot, we've got the following individuals: Jammer Boy, Scuddy, Nathan Strong, Sabingu, AKJ, Lady Neo, Maze, Bob John, Joey Danze, Underpaid Enlisted Soldier, A. Ripley, The Mighty Zeno, Dariverse, Cordova, Che D12, I'm Peep, Syed Assad, Pringle Bread, Tuan Nguyen, T King, Coda CMF, Kami SMH, Conrad C, Nate the Great, Corey Ryu, and Benjamin Savage. You guys are fantastic. Thank you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Although, I'm probably going to be busy with Dead Island for a while, so forgive me if I cannot make as many videos as I normally do. But new partnership on the way. I'm excited. All right. I'm going to see you all there. Okay. Y'all stay sexy. Enjoy the gameplay footage. But yeah, the Bolter's most awkward thing was just the reload. And now I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just like really happy. Also look out for my short tomorrow morning because there's a secret trick now with this thing that is working really well. Like, there's this secret little trick which I learned. Well, maybe it's not a secret, but it was a secret to me because I never played the plasma gun before today. And I learned about it today and I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool. A deal breaker for me.
Shot on target. Kill shot ready. Kill.
The same could be said of any class, really. If you play it well, it will do really well. So I think that that's one of the things. You see, a Gunpsyker can burn out hordes over and over repeatedly. Like, it's really strong at that. And at the same time, you can, up close and personal, I assume, kill specials really fast as well. Which is really immense strength of the Gunpsyker, which I think is a very important thing, you know? Shit. My reload went way too long. Oh well. It's off the deal. Actually super ammo efficient as well. That's another thing which I really found hilarious. Because if you've got a veteran and you're playing the Revolver Psyker, which I hope to try with Rack and Ruin at some point, which I think would be really sick. The Revolver Psyker, funnily enough, can afford to never pick up ammo, assuming you have a veteran on your team. because your brain, when you BB, right, you will actually be able to like completely shatter so many specials and you get all your ammo back. So it's like, it's super sick to actually play a revolver psyker because of the fact that the veterans, you know, can restore your ammo for you, which I think is really, really cool. Like, that's something I found really enjoyable. Although I will never admit that I actually enjoyed playing the revolver. Sick. I'm playing high intensity, like it's just easy. Like, we literally failed this shock trooper mission because of this one psyker called Joe. Like, literally, I think he was the world's worst psyker that I ever met. Like, I was so like, oh my god, how could this person even be a player? Like, I think he's never watched a single one of my streams. He used the sword when he had a perk staff for melee. I was thinking to myself, you've got a perk staff that works in melee, and you're using a sword instead of your perk staff. Then why did you bring the perk staff? Like, what was the point? I was very confused. Is this Muti okay? Guys, is this Muti okay? Okay. I don't think he was okay. What the fuck? Did you guys see that shit? That's excuse. You know? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get this wrong? Wrong class. I promise you. I promise you. I swear I'm not bad. It's just wrong class, bro. Like, that was legit his excuse. That's why, like, I was so pissed. By the way, have you noticed, guys? I don't explode. I have a secret strategy for that, which I'll teach you guys in like a short or something. But there's a secret to never explode ever, if you know the trick. Once you know the trick, it's so good, guys. Oi, Callista, mate. Mate, I didn't ask you to bring the party, mate. Oh shit.
This one's for Cadia.
I'm too Joe for this gag. Dude, Joe's gonna become a meme on my stream. From now on, if you ever see the a bad psyker, just call them, hey, it's Joe. You basically like make it so that other classes have the space that they need to do what they need to do.
You'll get the hang of it, or we'll all die screaming. Kill shot looking for a skull.
Whee! Whee! Any problems? No problems, guys. All right. Remember, people ever ask you if there's a problem, there ain't no problem. You wanna know why? Because I'm a real veteran.
There is no law in places like this anyway. Copy that.
Yeah, the 5% thing is super helpful. Like, it really just keeps everybody's nades topped off, which is really nice. I swear to God, I'm in Tusken Raider mode right now.
Got a good feeling about this shot. Confirmed.
Size isn't everything.
So says the veteran. Size isn't everything.
kill shot ready.
What the fuck was the...
Indeed. Bring it back down.
Dude, did the boss just disappear? What?
Every kill a prayer for the dead.
Guys? What the fuck just happened? Guys, this was caught live on stream. This was just caught live on stream. The the boss was like, you know what? Nah, I don't feel like fighting anymore. The boss said, sorry, wrong class. Oh my god. Dudes, the boss just deleted himself. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, lol.